So this question is a really good example of in our triple T document, Tom's testing tips for the math section. In step one, we say don't look at the answer options right away. They'll only confuse you. However, it can be helpful to look at the answer format. And when we look at the answer format, we can see that in option B, yeah, they've expanded by essentially foiling or distributing. But in the other three options, they've done some kind of factorization. So let's go ahead and look at page 33, which is side one of our math reference document. And let's look at this first image where we have the 6 different factoring scenarios. Now, it might not seem like this is actually the case, but we're looking at scenario 3, binomial with x's, which is really the greatest common factor scenario. Now, to help you better see that, I'm going to give you an analogy. Let's say if instead we had x to the 5th minus x squared, what we would factor out here is x to the smaller exponent of the two, which is squared. If I take that out, we're going to apply our property of exponents, which when you're doing division of powers, you subtract the exponents, top minus bottom, and then anything divided by itself is 1. So very similarly, here we have the w minus 3 in common, and then we pick the smaller of the two exponents. So we have w minus 3 squared as the common factor. And what we're left with, if we do our subtraction of exponents, is w minus 3 to the third, 5 minus 2 is 3, minus anything over itself is 1. Not 0, but 1. And if we look at the answer options, that matches perfectly with D.